was trying to get this thing going before it got dark, but guess what? Getting dark is what I needed. Cause look at that. Look at that. And let there be light. And God said, let there be light. It was so. Nothing but blessings. Nothing but blessings came our way. Now I need some more light in here. I was trying to get this thing done before it got dark. Oh, my family. My family just is very demanding. Very time consuming and energy draining. So can y'all see me? Is that enough light? Oh man, don't seem like enough light. That's why I was trying to do this before it got dark. When I say I'm trying to make my videos to my family, they don't think that's important. I don't mess with them in their videos though. And I have enough respect for them to stay out of their video. Okay, it's good. Well, y'all see, when I got home, the lights was on. Thank you, Lord. I was freaking out so hard today. Because I told y'all that I had inspection and I had inspection and my lights was off. So those not a good combination. Anybody who knows. Hey Quinn, how you doing? I miss y'all. I wanted to put some more light back here. I can't even reach it. Okay, that's better. That's better. Yeah, I'm telling you, God just make ways out of no ways. You looking at a person whose faith has waned to, like a mustard seed. I didn't have a lot. And I had a lot of reasons to lose my faith. But it's just been so many miraculous things happen over and over. Just let me know, like, okay, you didn't have nothing to do with that. So how about soon as the Section 8 inspector got through, he wasn't quite finished with the inspection. Here come my landlord. Here he come. Trying to nitpick. The inspector was through. He was just trying to nitpick and pick on me. I hate that motherfucker. That's why I cannot wait to get away from him. But while he was nitpicking and pointing out, when the power is off, you can't be on the program. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, I'm aware of that. How about the senior services called me? I called them 2 days ago. They said I was not qualified because I was moving. That's how come I couldn't get help from anybody else. And my light heap appointment is not until tomorrow. But my inspection was today. And I don't know if y'all know how's it go. If you don't do your inspection that day, it's going to end up being a problem because You may not get another one for another month, and you'll be stuck here another month instead of moving where you want to go. Anyway, I get a call from Senior Services, and they tell me, okay, we can help you. Oh my God. I wasn't planning on that call. I didn't know it was going to happen, and I certainly didn't know it was going to happen today. Because they had already told me, well, we may not be able to help you because you're about to move. And 3 other places told me the same thing. You about to move, so we may not be able to help you. They don't, the funds is supposed to be for you being here and stay locally, not go out of state. So anyway, I had, chalked that one up as I already had got to know. When they call, won't he do it? They call me right when I'm getting the inspection done, and the landlord trying to nitpick. Even the inspector said, look, we're not going to hold it against her about one little thing on the line. He was trying to point out the blind where my grandbaby had pulled it, the one piece down. It was off. Man, I was like, I'll buy you a whole shade. Blind. That is not no problem. I know we not tripping on that. But he tried it. He tried it. Thank the Lord that lady called, because I had my little package together. I said, my appointment is today. Well, if you don't have your utilities on, you don't have the permit. I had my package today. Ready. Okay? Ready. Okay? Ready. I said, my appointment is today. But I didn't know, whether I was going to get help or not. So, I wasn't braggadocious about it because I had no clue how that was going to go. But anyway, the whole day just went smooth. When I went there, I had my paperwork. Then we got to chat, and the lady was in training who handled my case. She's in training. And so we get to talk and come to find out she got fibromyalgia and lupus and a bad hip. Okay? So it let me know, it just brought it all back into perspective. Like, you just can never assume nobody's situation. And so I was like, dang, you just really inspired me. And I was like, are they hiring? And she was like, yeah, they are. So yes, Hunty, I'm filling out an application to work in the same place she is, in the senior services. So anyway, that was just one blessing after another. So the outcome couldn't have got no better. So anyway, after that, I was so elated, I had to celebrate it. Okay. So, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I have COPD now, where I actually got to use a CPAP machine. I don't like that reflection from my glasses. Take them off. I got a COPD. I have a chronic constant cough. What is that? I miss y'all too. You finally got diagnosed with fibromyalgia in May after battling doctors for 2 years. For 2 years, I'm in my early 30s, and it's been a struggle. Believe me, I was way worse when I first got diagnosed than I am now. And what it is that, I'm a little bit better, but not cured, after learning how to cope with it. Things you do, the triggers, lifestyle changes. I changed a lot. I changed a lot of things. Primarily diet. I got rid of gluten. I don't do wheat, bread, flour, none of that. Primary plant-based. I ain't gonna say I'm meatless. I was meatless for 3 years until my brother moved in. And he is he a cook too and pride himself on his cooking. So, I did not discourage him, and trust me, if he cooked a meal, I ate it. I wasn't going to say, oh no, I'm going to eat plant-based. I'm not going to eat your lasagna when he put his foot in it. I'm going to have some. But, when I buy myself, I really don't. I really don't buy. The only meat that I even actually ever get is some shrimp, because I throw a little shrimp with my zucchini alfredo, and um, uh, every now and then I do that. And nevertheless, I changed my lifestyle. The number one thing that, because I was on all kinds of pain medicines, and then all the doctors got skittish, and all of a sudden they didn't want to prescribe you any of the pain medicine, so they took all the opioids and that away. And I know part of that was because it's such an epidemic of meth heads and people strung out on the pain meds, including Prince and Michael Jackson. So, all the doctors were skittish and pulling back. So, what I can say to you as being newly diagnosed, now is the time to take your sleep seriously. If you're sleep deprived, you need to be religious about sleep. Even though who am I to talk about? But believe me, if it wasn't the particular things that were occurring today at the time, I would have been in the bed getting my rest. I'm religious about it. I go to bed and get my rest every night. Nothing trumps rest, sleep, when it comes to healing and recovering your body. So that's one of the best advice I can give you. I tell my son, and it's crazy. Young people think they can go without sleep, and the truth of the matter is, you might be going without sleep, but you pay a price later. You pay a price. It is a price to be paid. So sleep is important, whether you're a young baby or old lady. I use CBD and Tiger Balm for pain. Yep, I got CBD. This is a CBD oil. I bought CBD with THC. I bought, matter of fact, let me just go and shout them out. I went to the medical dispensary, Ascend. Okay. So like I said, I was so elated, I had to celebrate it. Okay. But because I got COPD, I'm moving away from, smoking it. I've been quit smoking cigarettes for 3 years now. I never thought I'd be able to say that, but 3 years quit. And the symptoms of COPD is lingering. So I really want to move away from smoking it. So today, the bud tender, I don't even know what they call their little weed people in the dispensary. I just said bud tender. Anyway, she sat down with me and talked me into these 3 things. So I'm going to try them out. And one of them I'm going to indulge in with y'all. Okay, the oil here is RSO Avexia. RSO Avexia. You see it now? Is that better? So I gotta get back. Can you see it? Avexia. Okay, so this is an oil. Let me see. I think this is the one you put under your tongue. She was explaining to me all of them. And I think this is the one you put under your tongue. But I'm going to have the drink. Okay? And I'm going to say the tongue for my hot shower that I'm going to look forward to today after 4 days of not having no hot shower, no lights. That wasn't no joke. And so, yeah. That's the oil, and you put that under your tongue. So I'm going to say that I'm going to save that for my shower, my hot shower when I'm alone, home alone, and on my own. But today, I'm going to have, with y'all, I'm going to have one of these canna infused. Whew, trying to get this not to be shiny. There you go. Cannabis, lemon, and lavender. So here goes. But back to the title. Not just surviving, but thriving. When that lady told me she had fibromyalgia and lupus, shut my mouth up. Shut my mouth. What am I complaining about? And she was older than me. Yeah, I'm going to relax definitely on this one. Woo! It popped in my eye. Okay, cheers. Woo. Cheers, y'all. Oh, that tastes good. Oh yeah, I could chill with that. So yeah, that's it's 2 milligram of THC and 4 milligram of CBD. So this help with the pain. Definitely CBD help with the pain. CBD is definitely effective for pain. Absolutely, no question. And you don't have to get high. If you ain't into getting high, CBD don't have no get high components. But this does. There is THC in this one. And it's also CBD. So that's going to be good for your pain and good for your mood too. Because those of us who deal with chronic pain, we know we don't be in the best mood just because we in pain, okay? We do not be in that best mood. Okay, I thought this thing came out. Oh, okay, it says slide it. Okay, let's slide it. Can you put a straw in there? I can't put the straw in. That's too big. Okay, I'm just gonna sip on it. So that's good. So I just wanted to tell y'all, share that story. Me meeting the lady who helped me with my, I just broke down and cried because it was tears of joy, tears of gratitude, because I just could not believe, because I really had already had partial payment, and I was just gonna make the payment that the night company had requested in order to get them on, but they ended up paying the whole bill. So look at God. Look at God. And anyway, when she told me she had fibromyalgia and lupus, it let me know every time you think you got complaints and think you got problems. And that's all she said, is that I just keep on pushing. So I wanted to share that. I'm hoping that it inspires some of y'all. Might be going through the same thing. When you're dealing with this chronic pain, it ain't no joke. I'm out here with this Uber. Oh my God. The wear and tear on my body is a reason why I quit driving. I quit driving for 15 years. And it's because the wear and tear on my body with driving was an issue. It wasn't because I couldn't drive. So I had quit so long that my grandbabies didn't even know I knew how to drive. So when I did get behind the wheel, they was like, "Nana, you drive?" So they were shocked. I was like, "Well, yeah, I drive. Who you think taught your mama? Who you think taught your daddy how to drive?" I did. Hey, Jewel, I miss you. I haven't seen none of y'all. I miss y'all. I found out that this car gonna be my saving grace for being able to blog again, because I can get rid of them. Because when they get on my nerve, and want to be in it, I could drive away. I can't drive away in the house. And my family worried me to death about something all the time. So, again, cheers. I was going to do a whole blog thing with my technology. But now I'm just going to chill. I want to relax. I'm just so happy to see lights at my house again. Yes. Yes. Cheers. This is that. Lavender and lemonade. So I'm waiting to feel the effects. I want to get away from the smoking of cannabis because it, the COPD. I do have a chronic cough, and it's not fun. So, cheers. This tastes a little bit like a beer because it's, yeah, I think that's a great combination. And it's not sweet, so people who don't like, sweet stuff, it's not sweet. But it's not, a bad taste. Because, there's so many cannabis places that pushing them gummies. I do not like gummies. That is a negative for me. I don't like the feeling when it sticks to my gums. I might be a gummy bear, but I don't like gummies. I don't. It seemed like I just haven't came across the taste or flavor that was like, I like that. And so I just decided, girl, you're just gonna have to get in the game, because I wanna do more edibles. And I used to make some Mo Better buffalo wings, baby, that will knock your socks off. You'll be right. Same. I tried the gummies and it wasn't. I didn't like the gummies. I didn't like the way it tastes. And then they tried to warn me. They was like, well, you start slow. I started slow, and then went further. It was. I had a negative trip, as they call it. I had a negative trip with them gummies. So I ain't mess with them gummies. I'd rather drink it. I got exposed to drink. I didn't even know they had drinks out there. I got exposed to drinks when I went to Chicago, and my friend Ronald, in Chicago treated me to that on the way. I was in Chicago on my way back here, and I was like, I love it. It was perfect on the train, and so you start to feel the effects, and it was perfect. You didn't have to worry about getting caught or nothing on the train. Not that, they're going to arrest you now for weed, but still, they don't let you smoke. So sitting there sipping on a drink, getting right, that was on time. Jewel, you had fibromyalgia over 10 years and it's the worst. Yeah, it's the worst. And it's like, my family, this is the hard part with family. They see you suffer, and they've seen you suffer, and they've seen what you go through. But the problem is when you decide to say, I'm going to push past that anyway and do this and do that, regardless of how much pain, they think you're getting better. And it's like, well, to a degree, I am getting better because I do understand more of, what's going on. And it's things that I avoid. Like, for one, I try to get sleep every night. It's religious. It's nothing that I could tell you better than that advice of getting your sleep is so important. And they just don't understand. They think you're getting better. It's like, oh my God, you just don't know. You can't hug me. Don't touch me. It hurts still. Oh my God. Right. And they never gonna understand. I learned with ADD not to try to explain either, because unless you have it, You're never gonna understand. It's just not no way to explain what's going on. Like the closest thing I came to it, I said, "Have you ever bumped your arm on the doorknob or something? You didn't get a bruise actually, but it feel like when you touch it, it hurt." And that's what it's like all over. So it's like you can't see it. So they still, even though they know me the longest and the most, they still are the most unable to accept that I'm not. Other people who don't know me, I could just say I'm not well, and they accept it. But your family, they remember the day when you used to cook Thanksgiving dinners and have 4 or 5 pots going. Well, now I could barely get a pot going of ramen noodles, so it's never gonna be that day. I literally passed the baton as far as cooking to my brother, because he could cook if he stayed sober long enough. He could cook his butt off. And, they still waiting for that, that day when I did the cooking. Because, trust and believe, if they had a choice who cooking they want, they would choose me. They would choose me. Because I knew what I was doing. I could put my foot in stuff. I was a damn good cook. But I can't do it. Like, it's all I could do to get ramen noodles. Like, I'm really looking for stuff that just add water, because that's the most I can do. That's the most I can get going out of myself, in the course of a day. Especially if I have a 4-day like today, it wasn't no way I was finna cook, come home and cook. So I'm learning now, thanks to Uber Eats. I'm learning like what I like eating out. I never cared for eating out food. I love to cook, and I was spoiled to my cooking. So to me, wasn't no restaurant food that compared to what I could do. So it was hard to accept that I didn't have that role. And a lot of people, that's their personality. That's how they, that's your pecking order. That's how you related and how you felt your role in the family. When you no longer have that role, that's very depressing. I spent a long period of time depressed because I couldn't do those things anymore. And so one very important reason why I'm coming back to social media, because I don't have that outlet. I still can't talk to my family. I need to talk to other people who actually have it, who actually deal with it, And they don't get that. They don't get that. Hey, Kareem, baby. I miss you too. Yeah, I can't do a full course meal. It'll wear me out. So one thing that helped me, that my sister told me, it was good advice. I can't say it was bad advice. She was like, well, quit being depressed about what you can't do. Now you can just use this as an opportunity to teach them. And basically that's what I did. I shared what I know to my family so that they would be empowered. So my boys know how to cook. And, my daughter do too. So, I was proud that on holidays, they the ones make the meal for me. So, I was proud, that I had kids that cook. Because I know some people in families, the kids can't cook. They didn't even try to learn how to cook because the mama did all the cooking. So, yeah, I definitely got girlfriends, besties that never learned how to cook until they had kids. And when I was in college, I was the big girl, when we get the munchies, you want to be at Naomi's house. Because she's finna throw down. And it's, I had an identity crisis. It was an identity crisis, not having that role. I'm so glad to see you in the driver's seat, Kareem. Bless you. Oh my God, that video got me too. I was traumatized. It scared me to the point I did not want to come home. And the guy, it was when I was going to deliver the food, it was so deep in the woods that by the time I got to the actual road that he lived on, I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? I'm ready to go home. I can't do it. I can't do it. He ended up calling me. He's like, come on, you only got a little way to go. Come on. I was like, can you? I can't. I'm really sitting here panicking. He's like, calm down. And then when he said he'd come to me, you know, I had all kinds of thoughts of Jeffrey Dahmer and, you know, I don't know what this man was going to be. And the woods and it's dark and I just been traumatized by almost hitting a deer. It was a lot. I had issues, okay? But he did come on and meet me, and I turned my car all the way around, ready to go home. So even if something did weird happen, I could put my pedal to the metal and get the heck up out of there. The fact that you turned the camera around at that, it was crazy, wasn't it? I'm just talking, and I got like a whole 15 minutes before, of me, you know, before that even happened. I mean, just talking like I'm talking now, and talking about different things, various things, and for that to happen, that was crazy. And then we slowed it down. That's why I wanted to see if any of y'all was gonna see what we saw. Something supernatural happened in that video to me. Now, if somebody can explain it logically, what is something that occurred at that same moment the deer ran in front of me. Did y'all see the big pole that fell out into the street too? I thought that was a part of my car. I thought a piece of my car had hit him or something, and I just heard the ting, so I just thought something had hit him, some part of it hit him. But when we rewind the video, that damn thing came from the air. And I think that was God threw it down there, because you don't see no person. You look all in the background, you'll see no person. And he just threw that thing there to started the thing out my way, because that was a major collision. Would have fucked me up, the car up, and the deer. Thank God. That was crazy. And he just came out of nowhere. If y'all rewind that video at that moment and slow it down, you will see that piece come out of nowhere. Where the hell did that piece come from? And I just think that was supernatural. Thrown out there to get that sucker out of my way. And I went, Urgh! That was quick reflexes too. Whew. And that helped me realize, yeah, even though I'm an old bag, I got some quick reflexes. Don't mess with me. That was a trip. That was a trip and a half. Okay, and then the last thing I want to talk about that I got from Athenian. Shout out to Athenian. It's pills. Now this is CBD and THC. It's a little bit more than what's in those drinks. But it's a microdose. They say you only need one. And it's 40 tablets, so that's another one. Same brand as the oil. But this is a pill. I'm gonna open that up. So it's not too bad. That's a pill, so excuse me for belching. That wasn't very ladylike. But yeah, I'm gonna sit with that little oil, put a little that in the shower. Oh my God, I can't wait till I can sit in that shower. Everybody else's house is a hazard for me. I went to my sister's house to celebrate her 60th birthday. We had the 70s party. I had my little fro and everything. I'm going to post that picture eventually of us looking in the 70s. And we had a good time. But everybody's toilet is a hazard to me. I'm tall. My knees are bad. I can't just lower myself and raise myself from a very low seat. please do a review on the pills. I would like to try some. Okay, I will. I will. I ain't gonna do them all at once, so I'm gonna try each one individually before I get to combine and stuff. So, so far, I like to drink. So as far as my review of that, it's no stevia. Let me see what other kind of sugar is any other kind of sugar in here. It's carbonated water, agave nectar. Yes, it's natural. Agave nectar, lemon juice, cannabis extract, and lavender flavor. So that's a good combination. And it's a good flavor. Oops. And it's a good flavor. I like it. I'm picky about how things taste. I don't just eat anything. Because, yeah, I do not like them gummies. I don't care who I got the gummies from. It's other, like, dispensaries that just do the CBD around town. Oh, that's my family calling. In the middle of the video. I'm finna call him from my other phone. Call is I'm quite sure they car. That was the other thing. This car came into my the car was such a blessing, but I'm telling y'all, I didn't get this car for me, but God put it in my life for me. I didn't get this car for me because I told you I gave up driving 15 years ago. So I was just I just had the whole attitude. The fuck I need with a car? I don't need no car. Not to tear my belly, put wear and tear on my body, but it helped me. It helped me gain confidence. I had isolated myself. Y'all know I lived on the other same street, down the street, on that block by myself. I didn't have no neighbors. Unlike here, on this block, it's neighbors all around, all the way up and down. So a whole bunch of neighbors. Street. But I had isolated myself as far as life goes because you got tired of explaining how you hurting all the time. I don't want to go. I don't think so. Y'all go ahead on. I don't want to be a party pooper. And you do that for so long, then people stop inviting you to any place because they know you're gonna say no. And I looked up and I had created a reclusive existence when that's not my personality. I'm a people person. So me getting back out here and with the public, it has been so great for my spirit. It just really, the Uber Eats, the different people that come and you know they tell me their little stories about what they're doing, where they're going. It's just really nice. It's a nice feeling to get that connection again and to give me the confidence to get back out there, you know, where I kept giving up on myself and giving up on life just because I'm in so much pain all the time and so fatigued. I would just give up. It's a lot of days I wanted to give up, but I'm glad I didn't because on this end, I can honestly say, I live to say that I have conquered fatigue a great deal. Not completely eliminated. I do experience it still, but not to the level where it was debilitating. When I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia, the fatigue was debilitating. The fatigue is what brought me to the doctors. I said, you know, no matter how much I sleep, I still wake up tired as though I didn't sleep at all. I'll tell Uber to pay you. I know you do good work and you're a hard worker. You better not mess with your money. They did mess with my money, Tom. I had a hard time with Uber. And it was to the point where I was like, this Uber thing is not going to work for me. I was like, when I watch Tita talk, she do these gigs all the time. This is not a career thing, I promise you. But it did help me get out of my shell. And it's I'm a people person. That's my personality. Everywhere I go, I'm talkative, and people will talk to me and relate and comment back. Because one of the things people are always talking about, which I'm going to use right now, this. They see this, they're like, oh, that's cool. Where you get that from? Amazon. And I tried to contact the company, which, by the way, if you interested, the company name is Beeland. Beeland. You see that? And they improved their product. In fact, I could actually just do a whole video on this by itself. And I plan to with on my tech. Because y'all, I got an iPad now. I got 2 tablets and an iPad. That's another thing that changed in my life. My PC died on me. I had an issue with it, and I guess I'm just too lazy to do the tech support. I ain't gonna say too lazy. It's just I'm over it. So I went on and got an iPad. Something I swore I wasn't gonna never do, because I feel like they are overpriced devices. And I'm gonna do a video and explain exactly how and why. But because I was going training myself to become an Apple tech, it became necessary for me to get into the Apple world. So yeah, I joined the Apple world. Reluctantly, but I did join. And I see the differences. Like now, I see it on a whole nother level, because I really understand the technology and the differences between the two. And I still say it's overpriced technology. Very overpriced. But okay, it seems like it's a thing. It seems like it's like a whole culture thing. Okay, if you can afford an iPad, you're the in crowd. Okay, you're in the in crowd. It's sort of like the emperor with no clothes. Everybody go along with it. They are the emperor parading butt naked, but everybody going along with it because they've been convinced. Y'all been convinced, but Apple is not superior to. Definitely ain't superior to the iPhone. Is not superior to the Note, or in my case, the Galaxy S3 Ultra, which you can't see because it's actually doing the recording at pitch black night, which is another impressive thing. So I don't have iPhone envy, but I will give iPhone. I tip my hat where hat needs to be tipped. Their screens is on point. The screens that you find on the i products, the laptop and the phone, they on point. And I can't take none from them on that. But it sure is not worth the thousands of dollars they be wanting for their devices. Cause see, I got the same features in this Samsung as the iPad. And this set you back $400, and this set you back $1. And this one you can use as a phone. Although my grandson keep telling me, well, you use the iPad as a phone. Okay, that's fine. Okay, but if I want to spend more money on the phone, I'd rather spend the 1 instead of the 4. Okay. I love the iPhone and iPad cam. It clear for me. I have that same Samsung you have, the pad. Yeah. You gotta. I ain't gonna be impressed with the iPad, and I would have to use another camera so I can show you why I'm still not impressed with the iPhone. I can't say yay or nay with the iPad because all I did was turn it on. I haven't set it up with none of my apps. I just got started. I haven't set anything up yet. But I will tell y'all my journey on there. I plan on doing that. Um, and yeah, I'm just gonna sit out here and have a ding dang good old time sitting out here with all my tech. Cause one thing, I'm not gonna drag all this in right now. What you doing up in the car so late? You working? No, I'm done, baby. I'm done. I ain't doing no more Uber tonight. I was up all night last night worrying. And I wish I could stop myself from worrying, but that's just me, my nature. When you got my electricity was off and you got a Section 8 inspection, Section 8 inspection is a big deal. You can't have your lights off. So I didn't want to fail that, and I didn't want to have to do it over, but God made a way out of no way. Uber helped me make some money, but not enough to keep the lights on. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I'll take that back. Because one day I made $300 in one night. And it wasn't from Uber pay. It was from how well I was tipped that night. So I just think people genuinely like me. And they was tipping big. Like, one lady gave me a $12 tip just for a coffee. She had a coffee from Starbucks, and I was like, wow. She tipped me $12. And then it was a couple, not a couple, but it was an auntie and a nephew that was, they was drunk coming out from the bars, and they wanted to stop at a pizza place to eat, and they gave me an $80 tip. So I had made $300 in one night, but guess what happened? My damn loan company for the car snatched that $300, $315 of my dollars that I'm thinking is going to go towards the lights and towards my car insurance that I actually have. My loan company forced insurance on me, and I had to show proof that I had insurance on the car before they refunded. But at that moment, I could have passed out. Like, I busted my ass to get the $300. My sons and my grandson was helping me, because I couldn't have did it. I couldn't have did it without them. But when they took my goddamn money, I snapped. I couldn't believe it. What the fuck? How the hell? You get to take my money, and so that's the end of our relationship. I'm going to close that checking account because that will never happen again. Ain't no damn loan company make a decision for me. Excuse me, I gotta blow my nose. They will never get a chance to do that one again. But that was devastating at the moment. I'm thinking, oh man, family, we got it, 300 in one night. I couldn't even believe it. We had a good night, but I never had a $300 day past that time. And then I was going after the promotion. They had a promotion. Let me see, can I show you on this one? Yeah. They had a promotion where I'm thinking I'm going to get $550 if I do 65 rides. And I was at 58. See, they took the promotion down. It's gone. Yep, they knew it. They know it. I was on top of that. I showed them all their screenshots, and they had to escalate that shit to they had to escalate that problem because it got stuck at 58. And I'm steady trying to get the next 7 so I could get 550 so I could cover my lights and my car stuff. And yeah, they done took the promotion down, but honey, you best believe I'm the queen of receipts, so I had all kinds of screenshots. You calling them crooks, you goddamn crooks, you took my money, you trying to keep me from getting the promotion, blah, 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 blah. Well, they finally came up off them, the funds. But not 550. What they said is that they only paid the difference. So if you made 500, which I was already pretty close to 500 when I made the 300 in one day. They only gave me $45. But I ain't gonna complain. They finally did give it to me. If they said $5.50 for that many people to pick up, I would have been hated. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, they fixed it. I was pissed. I was P.O. So that's an example of how you think you got the money and you still don't have the money. So that had nothing to do with you being irresponsible and not paying your bill. You think you got paid and your money gets snatched. So I'm done with SEPQ snatched my money for this car. I don't need nobody to force me to have insurance on a goddamn thing. I don't even force insurance on myself. Why the fuck you gonna make me force me to have insurance on a goddamn used ass car? No. And I had 3 different insurance companies. I always say, oh, that's a whole nother video in and of itself. It's shit I went through with the insurance company. But 3 different ones. Allstate, Progressive, and Kareem, you said I would have been. Oh, I read that. Oh, okay. Oh, you deleted that comment. Okay. Yeah, I snapped. How in the hell can you just take my money like that? I done busted my ass picking up all these people. And then you take it to put some insurance on my car that I already have. I have insurance. And they said, well, you don't have to worry. All you have to do is show proof of insurance and we'll refund that. And the way they refunded it, they didn't refund it back in cash, back to my checking account. They just refunded it in plus in my loan. So my loan is reduced by $315. I said, fuck it, I ain't gonna fight. As long as it was put back. So it went towards the car instead of the goddamn insurance. That was they won't ever get a chance to do that again. That checking account will be closed. And all these other companies, I'm gonna have a whole video on that. All these companies that want to be on your shit monthly as in a subscription form, I'm sick of that. The StreamYard is one of them. Why we need to pay you every month? I feel like every subscription software app option should always have a choice where you can turn it off, where you can pause it or whatever. No company, I feel, had a right to still keep making money if you ain't using it. I ain't used StreamYard in 6 months, but you got $60, $10 at a time. For what? Your software is not that damn special. Like, man, unless it's licking my pussy or something, you know. Yeah, I know I still have to deal with the train coming through. You have to make this appearance in my videos. But, I mean, unless you're massaging me or something, you know, why the fuck would any software be so special? You get paid continuously, indefinitely to infinity. Ain't no software. And back in the day, at least back in the day when you buy apps and software, at least you had some point where you own the shit. Like, I feel like after you pay the subscription for a year, then you should own it. I shouldn't have to still keep paying a subscription to you. To me, it's ridiculous. All these apps went to the subscription format, and they expecting us to just follow blindly along with it. But it annoys me. And I am going to make a fuss with StreamYard. I don't think you should still keep getting paid, and I'm not using it. But I don't give it up because I know I will use it at some point. And the feature that it offers, you know, is something that I want. But I don't want to pay for it every month. I mean, damn. I don't even pay for weed. Well, no, I take that back. I do. But damn, if I don't, you know, engage, I don't have to still pay. It ain't like you still got to pay the, you know, the dispensary. even when you don't go to the dispensary, that's what's a problematic to me. But a lot of people, we just accepting that, as normal. It's not. No, I didn't know you could pause it. You could pause StreamYard with it. I need to know. You need to let me know. Uh, I didn't know. I was annoyed by them, seeing them on my account. As a matter of fact, I can't remember what caused the problem. One of them caused the problem with my rent payment with my landlord. Like, I don't even write checks, and I decided to do an automatic payment with him just because I was trying to improve my credit at one point. That's how come I got the car. I improved my credit. I still got my garden, but it's real limited. It's just my mint, my basil, and oregano. We didn't have a good year plant-wise. Even across the street, the lady with the community garden, it was rough on our plants. We went through a very hot summer. It was very hot. Didn't get enough water. I don't have no outside water sources. I don't have a muscular, fibromyalgia. I don't have a muscular ability to keep coming out here with a jug of water trying to water them. My caregiver, I did have a caregiver coming in my house to help me, and she would water the plants for me, but she was pregnant and she eventually had the baby, so I don't have my caregiver right now. I need a new one. And but that's the only reason why my plants grew at all, because she, was helping me water. But we had a bad this season. This year, our summer was very, very hot, very, very dry. So a lot of plants did not thrive. But yeah, I am still doing the garden. So I will be still bring those kind of videos to you, except that I'm going to focus on indoors. I can't do the outside gardening anymore. I keep trying and I want to, but it's a lot. So I ended up donating all my garden stuff to the lady across the street who had the community garden. And I figured if I did that, those people would appreciate it that actually are into gardening. They would appreciate getting all that stuff. So when I move to the next place, I'm going to focus on indoor growing because I want to get into hydroponics. And I got a indoor grow tent, and 3 grow lights, 3 professional grow lights. So, when I get to the next destination, I'm going to go back to indoor gardening. What train was that? The same train that passed your same train that passed my old house. It's the same exact track except my old house. It passed me in the backyard, and this one passed in the front. So, if I had my choice, I'd rather for them be passing in the back. Because they don't have a fence on this side, and I'd get real scared because my grandbaby, when she was here this summer, it ain't no fence on this side, on my side of the track. That bothers me. Like, I get kind of paranoid when I'm asleep. Like, that train really could jump the track, and I'd be wondering, could it ever jump that far away? But I hope not. I ain't gonna speak that up. I think they gotta tell you get on that train and leave. Yeah, it's time for me to go. I told y'all everything didn't go good about this car. I actually fell out with one of my family members in a bad way. It wasn't a good way. And fell out bad. And yeah, I'm ready to go. I probably, I love my loved ones so much that I would have just gave them a car, because I don't really need a car like that for real. But I really think God put it in my hands because he had another plan for me. I plan on starting indoor gardening soon. Quinn, you said as as well. Once I get a chance, maybe do hydroponics. Yeah, I've done indoor gardening, so I got a little experience under my belt, so I feel confident that I can do it. I was always worried about I would miss water them and won't do it right, but no, I had three good grows of cannabis. Like I had 6 plants, and I was proud of that. I never seen that much in my life at one time. And when you experience that, it's just like a unique. It's a unique feeling to feel, because you feel empowered. You did that. You did that. You did that. So I'm gonna go back to it. I'm gonna go back to it. I got a grow tent in there. Yeah, I want to grow in water instead of soil. I don't even want to be bothered with that in the house. It's kind of sort of okay here because it's no rugs. But if I go somewhere else and I got to worry about the carpeting, that'll be problematic. But the grow tent has actual flooring on the bottom that's waterproof, so it keeps you from ruining your. Use that. A lot of people use it in their closet. And I don't know what kind of space I'm moving to, so I don't know, if I'm gonna actually use that particular tent, or I might just end up selling that and just, get another one based on this new space that I go to. But I want to do my indoor grow. I'm pretty much done on outdoor gardening. It was good, like when my grandbabies was here. I got a chance to teach them something. That was a good experience for all of us. And like the grandbaby recognized strawberries. She was here last year and she actually saw it. And then when she came here this year, she saw them. She recognized them even though they wasn't red yet. She recognized the shape and that it was a strawberry even though it was green. So I just thought that was wonderful that she, she's like, oh, strawberries. I was like, oh my God, I'm surprised she even remembered. Yep, she remembered. She remembered and recognized it the next year. So it's a good knowledge to have, and it's a good knowledge to share to your family. They will be forever empowered, even if they never become growers. They at least know where it came from, Y'all won't believe how many people that when I put fresh food on the counter to be rang up in the grocery store, they don't know what it is. They don't know a garlic from an onion, Don't know what a zucchini is. We're not even talking about exotic stuff, Just talking about common stuff. No, we gotta do better. I think some people just only know bits and pieces chopped up at McDonald's or fast food restaurant. Okay, y'all, I'm beginning to feel this. I'm gonna finish it off. I feel groovy. It's nice. Yeah, hydroponics is growing in the water instead of soil. Kareem. Yeah, I'll share my journey on that because I always felt intimidated about hydroponics because one thing about soil, so this is what I suggest when you first start out, I think everybody should start with soil, always. Why? Because you actually learn all the stages of the plant, the particular plant you grow in life. And that's good to know. That's a knowledge you need to have. And the other thing is soil is more forgiving. So if you forget to water it, it'll survive a few days without you watering it because the soil holds enough moisture and have enough nutrients to keep that plant alive. Whereas hydroponics depend entirely on you. So you can't miss giving them nutrients or miss feeding them water. So whatever indoor situation I have, it will have to be automated because I'm going to forget. So I'm going to have a timer. Definitely, it's going to be a timer in the situation because I know I will forget. So people who forgetful like me, soil is much more forgiving to start out with as a newbie. I put it that way. you have better shot at, still succeeding at a full grow with a plant in the soil than you do with hydroponics. If you forget to water that, you could kill a whole crop. And I mean, that's tragic, and it has happened. You done got so far, and you ready to harvest, and you can't harvest because something happened in your little growth situation where the power went out or something. Tragic. Tragic. It's a lot less forgiving system, but I don't want that to intimidate nobody because it is actually an easy way to grow. It's much easier than digging in soil. I'm done on that. I'm done with the bugs, getting on the ground, trying to pull weeds, twist weeds, get weeds away. Fibromyalgia says no. We ain't doing that no more. Yeah, I'm feeling good, y'all. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna have a whole haul. I don't want to sit out here too long looking crazy at night, but I was definitely willing to live in this car yesterday because my house was so unbearably cold to live in. The car was warmer. And the way I raised everything, I was like, yeah, I see how people really live in tiny houses. I really see you can do that. Because I had everything in here that I needed. Everything was plugged up. I had my solar battery. My solar battery kept being recharged by the car. As I'm driving around for Uber Eats, it get fully charged. It'd be enough power on there to charge my laptop, my two tablets, an iPad, and 2 phones. And I'm good. It wasn't nothing else that I really actually needed, electric-wise. And I'm still, don't be surprised, y'all. Don't be surprised, y'all see me connect to my solar panel while I'm here the last few days that I'm here, because I don't want to run up no high bill and have a high bill when I move from here. I'm glad that God blessed me to get rid of that bill, and I ain't trying to get it back. So I may be living off the grid for real. I mean, because that experience forced me to, to think about it, to really rethink my whole situation. Like, I give you an example, these lights right here. I love these lights. These are rechargeable, and you can have them stay on permanent. It's 3 levels. 3 levels on it. I don't think you can see that. Anyway, it's 3 levels. You can have it on permanent, or you can have it on sensor. And this is perfect. I'm not changing from that for the bathroom, even though my light's on. This is still the main light in my bathroom. And when you go past it, the light come right on just because you walk by. And that's all the light you need when you're using the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? In the middle of the night. It's so many times me and my family leave the light on all night. And we ain't finna waste no energy like that. And I'm finna watch my bill come down. I want to have no bill. Yeah, it's very bright. And you can recharge it. So to me, that's better than a candle. And I got 3 of them in a box for like $10. I don't even know the name of the company, but definitely, this is definitely a great, fantastic idea. Let me turn this off before I kill it. Anyway, no, I still need it. Let me turn this back on. I need it in here. Yeah, you see how well it light up the interior of this car. So it's a good light. And that light out there, looking at how these lights perform, the light that's on the outside of my house, that's going to be changed to a sensor light. Trust me, I'm finna go guerrilla war on electric use, the energy efficiency. Definitely, you gonna see me doing that. Like my refrigerator, it's working overtime just because the rubber gasket around it is not sealed. So I'm getting a rubber gasket. I'll show y'all how to do that, because that was a very energy efficient refrigerator when I first purchased it, and the energy it used, it only take, 40, cost me $40 a year. Where the I upgraded from to that refrigerator, that refrigerator um, was $40 a month. It was costing me $40 a month because it was old technology. So that's a advice I could give to everybody. Anything built before 2009, get rid of it. It's basically obsolete. This whole world is going alternative energy. Cars, everything. Your whole house is going to be using some type of electricity. Everywhere we go, it's going to be some type of electric use. Like, you're going to need a battery for your car. You're not going to be going to a gas station to gas up. You're going to be charging up. So you're going to have to get used to this kind of talk that I'm talking, because everybody going to need to know. Matter of fact, 2033, that's it. You cannot even manufacture gas cars, and you're going to have a whole generation of people, just like the kids say, what's a record player? Huh? What's that? What's a CD? What? What's that? They're going to be saying, huh? What's gas? What's that? Huh? They don't know what a gas tank is. Yes, I'm feeling good. So yeah, I could deal with that. I could deal with that. Good flavor and a nice buzz. Yeah, and I'm getting away from smoking it, so I'm gonna be trying the drinks and the oil. The oil I'm gonna use in my shower. But now, I've been talking an hour. Y'all didn't tell me I've been talking an hour. I didn't mean to talk an hour. I was trying to do this thing before it got dark, and now it's really dark. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. 7:47. I'm finna go to bed. I had a long day. I busted my ass on Uber Eats again today. But God made a way out of no way. So I didn't have to actually put that pay that I made today on the lights. Thank the Lord. So I was able to get me a little bit of libation. Can of libation. Can of libation. Go get you some. It's good, y'all. I like it. I was able to go shopping at the dispensary. I be tripping out on people when they say, oh, medical. Oh, you can go medical, child. Until it's covered on Blue Cross Blue Shield, then I'll be impressed. But this is a motion sensor. Like, I'm gonna wait till it go out, and then y'all see when I move, it come back on. I love it for my bathroom. See, it's off now. Back on. Love that. That concept is here to stay. We changing that front light on the porch. Gonna be one of them, okay? Because me and my family be leaving that on all the time, accidentally. But I hate not turning it on. And when I get home, I can't see the doorway to even put my keys in and be fumbling around. So yeah, I want a motion sensor so that when I get up to the door, I can see getting in. So that light is staying. That ain't coming out the door, even though my lights is back on. The light on the door stays. It stays. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna get up out this video, and I'm so glad y'all joined me. I miss y'all. I miss being on social media. I'm always be in the bushes somewhere. No matter how far I decide, how low, keep a low profile. How low can you go? I ain't gonna never get tired of it. Not completely, 100%. Only thing I got really tired of is my family. I don't want them to be a part of my video. I don't want to have a conversation with them, especially my brother. But no, this is my thing where I get to talk about fibromyalgia and gardening. Okay, I don't want to talk about philosophies, Israelites, women being whimsical, and I don't want to hear derelict talk to somebody who done consumed too much alcohol. So, no thank you. And they was driving me nuts. I can't wait to get away from them. But I love them. I love them dearly. Anyway, y'all, this is it for me. Glad to be back. I got a lot to bring y'all, to educate y'all everything from what I went through with the car dealership, what I went through with the insurance companies, with the car dealership, a lot. And all this technology, I'm going to break it down so y'all will really understand what you get and when you get it. But it's not going to be today. Today, I'm going to go in my house and enjoy a hot shower. Oh, my God. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. I swear, I didn't know I was going to have them back on today. I was sure trying for it. Because I was busting my butt working to get the dollars. If I had to get it doing Uber, that's what I was going to do. Which is what I was doing, but I told y'all what happened to me. That's a trip. Anyway, let me get started. I'm in a good mood. I feel good. Yeah, I like that. I like that drink. So I think I will be doing more drinking and making edibles, but not gummies. When I made my Mo Better butter, you could put that butter in anything. You could put it in ramen noodles. You could put it. I used it on buffalo wings. They was slamming, okay? And you be getting fucked up, okay? So yeah. When I talk edibles, I'm talking that way. Really edibles, not no damn gummy bears, okay? So anyway, that's a whole nother video too. Okay, so let me get up out this video. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all that came and joined me tonight. And I'm gonna be going live more often because I see it got easier. That's what has changed since I've been on YouTube. It's real easy to go live now. I mean, they don't even make you said have to type in the title. That's the reason why I bought StreamYard, because you have to type in the title in each one. So if you want to do a video in Facebook and YouTube, you got to type the title in each one. That was a bit much just to get started. They got it so simple now on the phone. It's gonna be easy for me to come live all the time. So I'll be coming live more often. And I see now what I gotta do with my family. If I sit in the car, I can get rid of them. Get rid of them out my whole video. Especially if I get up in the morning. That's really the zone I want to get in the daytime, in the morning. So anyway, this is my bedtime. And I'm gonna enjoy the rest of it after having soothed my muscles. And go to bed. Get good night rest. In my house with the power on. The power's back on, so I have heat, hot shower. The things you appreciate when you go without. Hot shower is what I want. Anyway, peace and love. So I'll see y'all again in the next video. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate all of y'all.